Alright. Welcome to the Wizard Den, where today I'm going to be speaking on fire. In the sense of rituals and the pretense of, catching things on fire, being careful. I had an incident just the day before. No, it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I had an incident yesterday. I get my rituals mixed up sometimes, my days. But I did a ritual with Earth Spirit, King Beleth. And it kind of went bad. It went good, success. But it went bad in the sense that I was doing my ritual. I went to... After the conjuration, after the, saying what I wanted, my request, after the offering, I went to burn my request. Usually the paper, it will burn rather slow, which gives me time to do whatever, put it in the burn pot, yada, 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 okay? This time, it engulfed. It exploded into a ball of fire within a half a second. Which is one misses, boo, gone. It did that so fucking fast. Okay? Usually I have to burn a corner, burn another corner, and then start burning all the way up the paper to get it to go. All I did was burn a corner, and that shit was fucking engulfed. So... And not only did it just catch on fire, I dropped it because it started to burn my goddamn hand. And when I dropped it, it burned a hole in my ritual mat. I had to take something and put the fire out. This is all just to say, be careful. No matter how experienced you are as a mage, as a magician, no matter how many rituals you have done, this shit can happen to you in the blink of an eye. Okay, and it did. It happened so fast. And there was nothing I could do about it. I tried to put it in my ritual bowl, and the fire spilled out, and then it hit my ritual mat. Unfortunately. So yeah, you gotta be really careful. And like I said, Beleth is an earth spirit, not even a fire spirit. It's just the energy you're messing with. Even if it's not a demon, even if it's an angel, the energy level of these spirits is very powerful, and it has an effect on fire. So always be very cautious when working with magic, working with fire. If you're going to burn your sigil, if you're going to burn your request, if you're going to burn anything, candles, you have to be extremely careful. Sorry, I'm untying my doggy here. She's all tangled up. Come on, honey. So yeah, you gotta be very careful. You need to take every precaution that you possibly could and can, and just make sure you take every precaution, because if you don't, you're gonna have an incident like I have. And now I have to go and buy another ritual mat, which was like $150 for the one I had. It was a 68 by 80 inch mat. This is a queen size mat. This is huge. And the one I'm replacing it with is going to be better, so it's going to cost even more. It's going to be around the same size, but it's going to be like a blanket texture rather than that thin polyester texture. And that's just for being reasonable and flexible. That way it can be flat and not have wrinkles in it. But yeah, you gotta be so careful with fire. No matter if it's a water spirit, fire spirit, earth, air, no matter if it's a demon, angel, whatever, when you're doing ritual, your probability and chances for something to catch on fire or for the candle just to blow up is extremely high, especially if you actually have an evocation and it goes successful. Even invocations, even a possession, even, it doesn't matter what you do, even if it's just say, for example, it's just divination. That spirit is still present. You still need to be cautious. So I recommend, making sure you take every precaution. Make sure you have everything figured out prior. I didn't. I had the paper completely open and I was gonna fold it real quick, after I lit the paper on fire, because I always have time to do that. I've always done that. Well, this time it acted like it had lighter fluid on it or something. I just tore it out of a notebook, so it didn't. But, it acted crazy. King Bless energy was kind of atrocious. He's a king. So it had an effect. But always be prepared. Think your steps out ahead of time. No matter what. Be cautious. Take everything into consideration. Expect the worst, but hope for the best. That's the saying that you should be going off with when dealing with fire and evocations. But that's all I really have to say as far as this goes. I just wanted to give you a warning. I'm going to post a picture of what it did to my ritual mat so you can see it.